In the morning, you are greeted pleasantly by Bertha Beauregard as you come down the stairs. Says, "Good morning, my guests. There's someone here to see you." And at the entrance to the inn, there is this adorable little girl with two pigtails holding a basket of flowers. It's,
Kill it.
"Hello!"
Are we all three there?
Yeah, I'm assuming you're all three awake at this point.
Yeah, Arius is he's an early riser. Likes to start the day.
I say, hello, little human. Have you a task that needs slaughtering for us?
Not that, but I'm here to bring you to the council. Follow me, please.
I do a perception check
Okay.
with my passive perception. Is this child a ghoul or a zombie or an enchanted doll?
None of the above. Seems
some
like one of
form-
those bona fide human children.
And sorry, what's in the basket? Is there flowers in the basket?
Flowers.
Arius is going to reach into the basket and pull out a flower and stick it in his lapel.
Do you like my flowers? It's a posy.
Is she carrying a piece hidden in under the flowers?
Arius does not see any pieces.
Like no Glock or anything?
Nothing.
Okay.
Can you come with me now, please?
Are they those great sleeping flowers from the Wizard of Oz?
It's just posies.
Not poppies? Okay.
No. He's not carrying opium.
Kronar wakes every morning more suspicious than the previous day.
I see that.
Yeah,
Night 64, they're around me all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, day 65. I'm up to something. I know it.
Everyone is against me.
The journal starts
yeah.
becoming the wall of the inn.
I can't trust me. Not with what I know. Arius is just gonna follow along, strolling throughout the streets, way too casually and carefree for a guy who was just jumped and nearly murdered the night before.
Okay.
Do you walk through the puddle of blood from the person I slayed?
She'll take you a different way, actually.
That's nice.
And it's actually a pleasant walk. She kind of chatters to you a little bit as you go on your walk. And at one point, she says, "Mrs. Crow." I guess you wouldn't know your name. Yeah, let's say she knows your name. No, she says, Mrs. Goliath, you're so big and strong. Look, I'm strong too. And she goes over to like a fairly big rock on the side of the road and like struggles to pick it up, but manages to pick it up and says, "See, look, I'm strong like you."
I nod with approval.
How big is this rock?
It's like, like on this, like a small rock you'd see in one of those stone fences.
Is it the size of her head, let's say?
No, it's smaller than that still.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm for a second I thought it was like actually like a rock the size of her that she was picking up.
No, it's actually not particularly impressive, but she's really given it her all to impress the Goliath.
Yeah. See, my suspicions would have been well founded if she picked up a rock as big as herself.
Yes.
Arius is gonna walk over and be like, "Well, that's nothing. Let me show you how it's done." He's gonna go down with one hand to try and pick up the same rock, and he's gonna struggle in vain to pick it up. He's
Oh, that's so cute. She seems like really like impressed with herself. She kind of like pulls her shoulders in and like stands up straight, like she's really proud of herself. It's hard, eh?
Say,
I
well
think I
done,
dislocated my shoulder. And Arius is just gonna kind of pat her on the head and keep walking.
She'll pat you on the leg, like, "Don't worry, I'm very strong."
Good.
Well-
We'll use you if we get jumped again.
She still seems very proud of that. She's like, "Okay." And then she'll continue.
Well done, tiny human. You are already a more deserving warrior than this one.
She's
Please
just
tell us your name so that we may listen of your exploits in the years that come.
I'm Annabelle.
Well met, Annabelle.
Well met. And she's like super proud now as she's leading you through the town. And she eventually leads you to a kind of an open area in the town that I'll ping on your map now, where there are three small towers.
I'm still looking at the battle scene.
When you say ping on the map,
Are you not? Oh shoot! I haven't moved you over screens in Roll20, have I?
correct?
All right. So let me.
Okay.
Wow, that was.
Poorly timed.
Okay, so this is the lighthouse I was talking about earlier, the one that's being reconstructed.
Okay, that's the old one.
This is the new one up here,
Yeah.
and this is where she leads you.
Okay.
All right, are we all on the same page now?
Yes, literally, we're all on the same page.
Yeah, sorry about that. I wish someone had mentioned that earlier.
Well, I wasn't really.
I thought you were being
unless-
sarcastic when you were saying pinging the map.
No, I was actually pinging it on the map. So she leads
Unless
you...
you had like a beautifully hand-drawn tavern scene, it's okay.
No.
Oh, there's a good opportunity if you say you worked on something slavishly.
Did you not see the tavern scene with the hand-drawn characters you encountered?
With hundreds of incredibly detailed NPCs walking around.
I actually was like moving their mouths as I was talking for them too. It was impressive.
great.
Anyways, maybe next week. So she leads you to this like courtyard. At the corners of the courtyard, there are three towers with spired roofs. They're not particularly tall. There may be like two or 3 stories tall, and they're about as wide as like an office. And she says, "You can just go stand in the middle of the courtyard."
Sounds like an opportunity to be ambushed.
Well, there's like a lot of town folks around, and people actually waiting in the courtyard, like they're expecting you to show up.
Okay. Arius, is the little girl not coming with?
No, she's gonna wait at the edge of the crowd.
Okay.
Should I pick her up on my shoulders and carry her into the crowd?
You could do that if you wanted to.
All right.
May I ask, little girl, who is it that sent you to us?
The council. The Council of 3.
The Council of 3.
They're responsible for the town.
Yeah.
So they're apologizing to us then.
I don't know. Do you need me to protect you? Is that why you're bringing me with you? I can do it. I'm very strong.
Yes, strong one. You will be our protector.
Okay.
Okay, Arius will go if the little girl's going. He'll go.
Will you use her as a human shield, though? Will you hide behind her?
Well, he's not hiding behind her, but you guys, you notice that Arius doesn't seem to let Annabelle get behind him. He's just kind of wherever she leads, he's just kind of a step or two behind.
Wherever her shadow is, you're in it.
What a coincidence! Yeah. What a weird coincidence that is.
Funny that.
So, if this were Ori in the Blind Forest, I would later have to bury her.
Oh, for sure.
That's brutal.
She is very adorable.
Yeah, so let's not be Ori in the Blind Forest.
All right. So
Monsters wrote that.
Yeah, no kidding. I felt like quitting after watching Dustin play for like 5 minutes. Anyways, so you were led into the center of the courtyard, and the crowd the chatter of the crowd kind of murmurs, and there's actually a pretty good turnout. There's like 30 or 40 people here. And eventually...
Do we get a cut of the gate on this?
Yeah. You see they're all wearing like fluorescent orange wristbands, and they're wearing like Slayer t-shirts. It's going to be a metal concert. The doors to the 3 spires open up, and out of one of them comes a dwarven woman who is wearing workers' clothing and has a magnificent orange beard. And out of another one comes a Weasley-looking human who's wearing a fairly nice suit of clothing. And out of the third one comes a human woman wearing like priest robes. And the dwarven woman addresses you and the crowd. And she says, "You have been called before the Council of 3 today to discuss your involvement in your mission to El Arafa, and also for the attack that you were a part of in the street last night." And the male wearing the nice suit of clothes says, "Wilma, don't belittle the significance of the attack last night. Such things have significant consequences in Mission Harbor." And Wilma will say, "I know that, Riskel, but let us discuss first the subject of El Rafa before we turn this into a spectacle. And she'll kind of like turn towards you and smile fondly.
And I suppress the urge to yell, I want my dragons!
Okay. You succeed.
I suppress it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And woman then says, I would rather have this discussion with you privately, but given the circumstances, this is the best we can do. Can you all roll a perception check real quick for me?
Sure can. And Sarah can even use the role inside of the character to do it.
Do it. Do it. Perception check.
Wow.
Don't bother, Arius nailed it. No, I'm just kidding.
Perception check.
Perception check for Kronar. It is about to happen. Everybody hold their hats on. It's gonna be amazing. Drum roll, please. Hey!
Ta-da!
Alright.
Da, da, dun, dun, da, da.
All three of you notice someone in the corner of the courtyard wearing a suit of armor run off in the direction of the Temple of Torm.
I point like a giant cartoon character. Cartoonish expression on my face, like, what?
And the discussion around you will continue. The woman wearing the priestly robe says, You may not realize it, but you are the first to return from Al Rafa. How is it that you are the first we've seen come back to us?
Arius steps up. He's actually going to step in front of Annabelle and say, I just want to point out we have not yet been assigned counsel for this trial, and I feel like that is a grave injustice.
Riskel, the man who's wearing the suit of the nice suit, is named Riskel. Not that matters at this point. But he says, We don't have time for this discussion, Bernadette. Our town is in danger, and we must see that these mercenaries are appropriately punished. Send them to the cliffs.
Actually, I agree with my my counterpart here. We demand our 7 minutes each with our public defender.
We demand our 7 minutes in heaven with our public defender.
Wilma will look to you imploringly and will turn to Riskel and say, That is enough, Riskel. We still have more questions for. And then a booming voice from the corner of the courtyard will interrupt her, saying, Now what is the meaning of this? And Riskel will say, We were about to sentence them, Kit. Leave us be so we can enforce your law. And Kit will say, Enough! I had not yet made my judgment. You have no authority to sentence these visitors, these heroes. I pardon them fully. Unshackle them. You're not shackled. I cut that part out of the story.
Yeah,
I still want him.
Girl.
Yeah.
I still want him to yell on.
Okay, he does. He says, Unshackle them. And he says, You three, follow me.
I wave at three. We can resume this later. Thank you.
And Riskel says, you hear him like in the distance as you're walking away, and the crowd's kind of starting to murmur. And Riskel says, Damn it, I told you there was no time, and then he'll storm off.
Yeah, he was going to be the first to lose an entire arm if they tried to push us towards the cliffs.
All right.
And then I would have had breakfast.
Do you actually eat other humanoid limbs?
That is a good question.
From a character point of view, it seems like as your party member, this is something I should know.
It's like a tick.
Sometimes, you know how some people, will eat chicken feet?
Yeah.
It's
No.
sort of like that,
No?
but instead of chicken feet, it's a human limb.
I'm really a big fan of the cartilage
Who's
around
eating
ball
chicken
joints.
feet around you guys?
And,
I work with people who eat chicken feet.
Oh.
There's no meat on chicken feet. It's just
Hey.
all claw.
It's all flavor.
Oh.
Welcome to flavor country.
and they're called paws.
Chicken paws?
Yeah, they're paws.
Well, actually, wouldn't it be a rooster then?
Why?
Because the roosters are the paws. Oh. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Okay.
Kronar Raffles.
Okay. Kid says, "Get up, Krona, follow me." And you are led back once again to...
Oh, no, the little
Is,
girl was on my shoulders.
is-
She's been
Yeah,
crushed.
yeah. Is Annabelle coming?
Yeah, Annabelle,
You know what?
as you're like walking
We
out of the
filled our
courtyard...
fourth party spot. It's gonna be
Yeah.
Annabelle.
As you're walking out of the courtyard, you hear Annabelle whisper in your ear, Kroner, "I have to go deliver these flowers now."
Oh, so I pop her off my shoulders and set her down.
And
I
extends a little hand up to you and says, "It was nice meeting you, giant missus."
It's good to meet you, strong one.
And she like makes an effort to squeeze your hand, like she's giving a firm handshake, but you feel nothing.
I make a little wince face.
Oh, you guys are so sweet. To little... Checks my notes. Annabelle.
Annabelle.
I got a lot of names rolling around up here.
After the sad memory of Angela, we try to be.
Yep.
Nice. Annabelle.
So when you get to Kit's office, he says, "I owe the three of you an apology. I just got word."
Arius is gonna go for that candy on the desk again.
Just take it.
He just kind of dumps like half the bowl into his pockets.
Okay.
Only half?
Well, look, he's not a monster.
It's a big bowl, and it's got limited pocket space.
Okay, that explains it.
Yep. He says, "I got word this morning from my interrogators that the folks who attacked you last night were from my own army."
Huh.
He pauses
Sounds
for a
like
dramatic
that
effect.
fence is not
Right.
coming out of our pay anymore.
It sounds like that fence is not coming out of your pay anymore. Speaking of your pay, how much again did I say I would pay you all?
Boy, I feel like it was several hundred gold each.
I legitimately didn't take down a note last week when we talked about this. Does anyone actually remember how much I said I would pay you all?
You
I'm pretty
didn't
sure
say.
you didn't.
You were
Yeah, I don't think it was.
Hey, now that's fantastic news.
But make it high.
Yeah, so he'll, there'll be like three purses waiting on the edge of his desk. And he says, "Here's your pay."
I don't carry handbags.
Well,
I
th-
do.
I'll hold on to it for
I'll
you.
take her handbag.
so
Just a race to the bag.
Melvin and Arius are like pulling the handbag back and forth, and it explodes in gold coins.
And
Wait,
then
I
I
think-
take Arius's bag.
Oh, okay.
Okay, does that actually happen?
Yeah, that's fair enough. And then Arius will just scramble and pick up all the coins from the ground from the burst bag and shove them in his pockets, mixing in with the candy.
He says, "I have some stuff to say, and you're making it very difficult for it to sound sincere now, you see? I was going to say you seem like competent individuals, but now I'm not quite so sure anymore."
I'm sorry, it's just been so long since we've gotten money because this town is bleeding us dry.
Well, I have what you may call an opportunity to earn some more money. I can't seem to trust my soldiers anymore. I don't know
All
why
right,
they
we'll
attacked
do
you.
it. We'll kill the little girl.
What?
Pardon? I'm sorry, I was talking about something else. You go ahead.
I could have sworn you just... Maybe my
Nope.
ears are
Did-
failing me in my old age. He's like 40.
Can I use a moment of insight to reflect upon the battle that we had yesterday to see if the people we fought seemed in any way familiar?
Yes, you can.
Alright.
Have you been searching for that little clause the whole time we've been playing?
No, I know nothing.
They don't seem familiar, but he says, one of the individuals that you killed in the encounter was my first knight.
Like Prima Nocta?
And no, not like that. Nope, didn't do that one. That's not what you did. Nope, not that.
Is
But
it
you
Bert
did.
or Maureen?
It was Maureen you killed. And along with a couple other of my lower ranked soldiers. I don't know which ones escaped, but I do know they are still in my army. I'm doing the best I can to track them down now. Buddy is looking into this matter personally, and I can trust him. What I can't trust my soldiers for right now is a mission that came to my attention this morning. Are you interested in some work?
Does it involve the glory of battle?
I can assure you that it will.
Well, I'm in.
I had a runner come to me this morning from the forest just north of town. He said that he spotted a cart rushing into the woods being pursued by the undead, and that cart, he says, had a crate on top of it. Now, he was unable to follow the cart on his own, but I feel like a smaller group would be able to find it and investigate what happened to it. I think I do not need to mention to you the importance of what's on those carts, am I right?
So I'm going to save us all some trouble, and I'm just going to pick an educated guess about what happened to your crate. There were a bunch of shambling zombies, which killed everyone, and then if everyone wasn't dead, there was a bunch of floating skulls that came, exploded the crate, and pretty much killed everyone. How about that?
It seems likely, but I need to be sure. The importance of this cargo cannot be overstated. It is what can end this war. You understand me?
I understand that you're creating death by pursuing power.
I don't see a problem with that.
I think we need a little bit more information about the powers we are fighting in this case. You did offer details when last we spoke. So now's your chance to allow us to better prepare for the battles ahead.
What do you want to know?
What are we really tracking?
The crates that were rescued from Al Rafa each contained a part of what we are calling the princess. She is the daughter of the ruler who formerly inhabited El Rafa. The ruler who, according to the information we have, has now become the king of that damned place. We are using her to end him. Now, well, I don't know the details precisely. I do know we have the best mages in the Blue Peacocks looking into this, and that they have told us we need, if not all of her, at least parts of her.
Ew.
I'm
So-
not saying this isn't grisly, but I'm saying we need to figure out what happened to that crate.
So what's up with those 3 jerks? There was like that dwarven lady and that other lady and the guy in the suit. What's their deal?
The council, yes. They are responsible for the town, and when we came in, we took control of it, militarily speaking, for their own protection. They still think they run the place. And in some manners they do, but when it comes to the defense of this city, they have no say. That is entirely up to my jurisdiction now. That's why we gave them the lighthouse.
I'm sorry. What's up now? The lighthouse? I'm hearing a lot about lighthouses.
That's right. The lighthouse is supposed to increase the amount of materials that can be shipped in here, allowing more ships to make it to the harbor more rapidly so that we can more quickly restore or resupply our troops.
So why isn't it working?
We are looking into that now. I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure they're sabotaging it. They wouldn't let our great little gnome friend in to help them.
I wonder if you're not correct. I'll have Buddy look into that as well.
Might I suggest that you go back to the inn, the following egg, and get that. There's a little gnome wizard there who'd love to go fix that lighthouse while we're investigating the forest for you.
I think I will.
And he said we get a cut of his fee if he succeeds, and if he dies, we get everything.
Now listen, son. If you keep talking bullshit, I'm not going to believe a word you say to me. Understand?
You seem very skeptical of me. I can't imagine why.
Returning to the topic of the crates, do you mean to tell me that all 4 crates are headed for Mission Harbor?
No, they weren't. In fact, only one crate was supposed to head to Mission Harbor, which makes it all the more puzzling. My best guess is that it got attacked en route and came here as the closest escape.
So, which one was supposed to come here? Was it the one with Gibraltar?
That is correct.
May he rest in peace.
Says,
And you all nod solemnly for Gibraltar.
Ares is nodding because he's got a piece of candy stuck in his teeth.
Okay.
Well, so how far away is this forest, and what do you know about it?
Well, you've walked through much of it on your way here, I imagine. It's just north of town.
And so why are there undead shambling around? That doesn't seem like something you're going to want in your forests.
It
Your
isn't.
better forests don't have that.
And you can see now why we're trying to end the war.
The shamblers were around before you started trying to steal crates?
I must confess, they weren't around in this number.
Have you tried negotiating a peace deal? You know, talking your problems out.
I don't think that is going to be a solution.
I'll draft up something. Don't worry about it.
Now, I don't want to rush you too much, but I must inform you that this is a pressing matter.
So,
in
sounds
order to-
like you're paying extra for speed.
Yes, I will pay you extra for speed.
and can you equip us?
What do you need?
The last time we went after a cart, we had many more soldiers. Can you make us a walking army in order to improve our chances?
You must understand, I cannot trust any of my men at this point in time.
May I see your zoo?
My what?
Your zoo where you keep all the fantastical animals.
I think you haven't spent enough time in civilization, young lady. Big lady.
Your menagerie?
I
Your
haven't.
zoo?
We can supply you
Your dancing bears?
With-
Your tigers?
travel equipment, rations, that kind of thing. What else would you need? I can resupply your munitions.
Do you have a direwolf?
Is she serious right now?
Deadly.
I do not have a direwolf. It will be the 3 of you.
Do you have a diuretic? I'm,
All right, buddy, get in here.
I hand you a flask of black tea.
Okay.
Okay, buddy will say, yeah, boss. Just get them what they need. And buddy will say, okay, come with me, guys.
Buddy,
Good.
where do you keep your wild animals?
In my pants.
Oh. Ares is gonna walk a few steps away, but he's gonna call out. He said we could have some healing potions.
He did? Man, we're running
Yeah.
out of those. Why don't you
Yeah.
roll a bluff or
Deception?
deception check against Buddy's insight? Okay, never mind.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he'll make sure each of you get a healing potion.
Excellent. I'd say, hey, buddy, your accent changed significantly.
I forget what it was last week.
Excellent. You can watch the VOD to find out. Also, do you have any, I'm going to say, significant armor that I can dress myself in before I go out?
We've been losing a lot of our armor. We don't have very much. What are you looking for?
Oh, nothing more than some simple plate mail.
And he like taps you on the back. Nope.
How about splint?
Maybe. Let me check my book over here. to see how much of an armor class boost that would give you.
1.
What are you wearing now?
Chain.
He'll say, let me see here, real quick. You're wearing chain, you want splint. He says, listen, like I said, we're running low on armor. But I'll tell you what, if you give me your chainmail and 50 gold, I can upgrade you to splint.
I'll take that deal.
Alright. What's your strength?
It's 16, should be.
Okay, you're good then.
18, never mind.
Then you're definitely good. Okay? Everybody happy?
Yeah, Arius is, he's all set.
So, let's say that Kit gave you some sort of directions as to where the cart was last seen in the forest.
How much money did we get from yonder coin purses?
100 gold each.
I kind of want to figure out what's up with that lighthouse. Oh wait, no, our gnome's gonna fix it, right?
Yeah, we got him on the way.
Yeah, we
I
got
guess
someone on the case.
We haven't contracted anyone to come with us?
Well, you mentioned to Kirby that he was welcome to join you, right?
Well, he said that he'd be waiting for us in the morning.
He said
his
he said
determination?
he said he'd answer you in the morning.
Yeah. And what did he answer?
He wasn't there in the morning, or you were whisked
Nonsense.
away.
Clear enough answer?
So you'll make your way out of the Temple of Torm towards the exit of town?
Are we sure we don't want to try and get our party member?
Well,
Would
as you cross through the marketplace, you see a dwarf with his arms crossed in the center, kind of looking around the market. And when he sees you, he'll walk up to you. And he'll say, I've rendered my verdict. I will come with you if you will have me.
Hey Mario, we're going to save the princess.
He'll turn to Melvin and say, I have rendered my verdict.
Do tell.
I will come with you if you will have me.
We will have you.
He'll nod curtly.
What strengths will you bring?
I've been gifted by forces beyond this plane.
And
And in technical terms, he's a
Yeah.
warlock.
yeah. How improper would it be to ask him the source of his power? Is that
Well,
like a second date thing?
so are you gonna? You should make a wisdom check.
Straight wisdom?
Yeah, just straight wisdom.
Good luck.
This is going to be a
This
yeah.
is-
So you know that this is probably super impolite
Okay.
and falls very deeply into the none of your fucking business category.
Okay. So,
Hey,
demon
Melvin, it
is.
looked like you were about to ask something.
I stopped myself.
Oh, what were you going to
Ah!
ask?
Oh. I was gonna ask if he's ready to go.
Yes.
Split some skulls.
Well, yes.